Hi, I'm Alan Krieger, President of Krieger Solutions. I'd like to talk to you today about a tool we have that really gets at the heart of understanding how to work effectively with people. One of the major reasons for conflict is that people misunderstand and misinterpret what they think is clear speech. And part of the reason is that people have different styles and different approaches to how they talk and how they work together. We have a tool that we call the TEAM tool. And it talks about 4 different styles: the T, the E, the A, and the M. And each style has a different way of approaching the workplace and the people they work with. It's a fairly complicated presentation to talk about, but I'd like to give you just a quick thumbnail today. The style is based on 2 dimensions. One is whether you are more task-oriented or more people-oriented, and the other is whether you work at a faster pace or a slower pace. There's no right or wrong or good or bad style, but they are different. The faster-paced, task-oriented style is the T. They tell you what they think. That's their communication style. They're short, quick, fast. They don't take much time to listen. They're not very good at relating to people, but they get a lot of work done. The E style is also faster-paced. It's the engager. They work well with other people. They like to be in teams. They're visionaries, and they see the big picture. They're not very good at detail, and not very good at listening. The A style is the analytical. They're very thoughtful, careful, and deliberate, very detailed, and they work slow. Very good at high accuracy and low error rate. Again, not so good at working with people. And the M, our 4th style, is people-oriented and slower-paced. Very good at working with people. They avoid conflict. They don't like to work in any situation where there's a lot of stress. So I think you can see that all 4 styles have strengths and weaknesses. The key is how you approach each person makes a big difference. I'll just tell you a real quick story. I used to work for a state agency where I had to write a lot of sensitive memos, politically sensitive memos. And I had a colleague who also worked with me writing the memos. And we would exchange drafts, and we would mark them up. We would just go through and critique them brutally, and we both liked that. And one day I was very busy, and she handed me a memo, and I went through it very quickly, and I gave it back to her, and I said, "It's fine." She turned bright red. I said, "What do you mean it's fine? You tell me what's wrong with that. You take the time, and you fix that memo." So I took out my red pen, and I went through and marked it up, and she was happy. Went home that evening, and my wife is a poet. So I walked in the door, and she handed me very proudly a poem she had just written. So of course, I took the paper, and I sat down, and I started marking it up. She wasn't very happy. So there it was, the same behavior with 2 different people, 2 different styles, and worked very well with one and horribly with another. So we have to learn to understand these 4 styles and how we can adapt our behavior. And we all know the golden rule. He who has the gold rules. No. The golden rule is to treat other people the way you want to be treated. And there's a flaw with that. The way we interpret that is that we treat other people exactly how we want to be treated. What the rule really means, and we've called it the platinum rule to differentiate it, is treat other people the way they want to be treated. We want to treat people so that they feel respected, appreciated, and valued. So for the T, that means basically get out of their way. They're fast, they want to get it done. For the E, they want you to follow them through their big picture thinking. And they want to engage with you. They want you to listen to them, give them time to talk. The A wants time for detail, analysis, careful thought, and wants a lot of information from you. Wants you to be patient with them. And the M wants you to be a colleague, treat them with respect, listen to them, and engage with them. These are 4 different behaviors, and if we can learn to adapt, we'll be much more effective. We have a lot more information on this, including a self-assessment you can take and find out what style you are. Visit our website, www.kriegersolutions.com, if you'd like more information, and look for the link to the TEAM tool. Thanks for listening.